Hey ho everyone, Ginger Gargoyle here with a quick tip and trick. You see that it's green? So, here's my tip and trick. This year I have been having a terrible time. I mean a horrible time with my boxes that hold my inks. Especially my Tim Holtz, because it always seems to happen with my Tim Holtz mini dye inks, my mini distress inks. It falls, and then I have lids and ink pads everywhere all over my floor. I'll tell you, this week I had it, or not this week, last week I had it fall, and last weekend actually, every single one except for like 3 didn't keep their caps. And I've got all except for 2 packs up here with me. So what did I decide to do? Well, since this seems to be happening to me a lot, I got these. Now, my daughter actually had these from when she had her braces, and if you have a child with braces, then you are used to these little elastic bands. Now, I've got several of these in different colors. I think I've got red ones and blue ones and green ones, but I happen to have these clear ones up here. Well, they're semi-clear. And so I decided to put them to work. And you can kind of see them there on the ink boxes or the ink containers. And what they do is they just hold it in place. Now, taking them off is very simple. I just stick my finger behind, run it over, and then make sure that it pops onto my finger, and then I can rub it off my finger and set it aside, and I can put it right back on again. Putting it on is a little more of a trick. You got to put it across 2 fingers, put it on the one side, and then slip it over the top. Whoop! Let me try that again. That's the first time that's happened to me. One more time. Ginger. Okay, here we go. Put it here. Run it across. Stop when I get to the middle and down. Now, I had it originally going this way, and I thought, well, that's going to kind of interfere with reading that name in a quick flash. So I decided to go this way with it. And if I drop them, no matter which way they fall, I am much less likely to lose that top. Okay, and then I'm just going to keep these in here for now so I know right where they're at. I'm going to put the lid on. And use a good old rubber band to hold it together. Now, I'm going to put this on here lengthwise because this is a bigger rubber band. If it were a smaller rubber band, I'd go the short way. Okay, but that helps keep it that way, and it kind of helps secure it. You can see I let the plastic fall back on this, and this grips on there pretty good, so it's a lot less likely to slip. Okay, if I get real concerned about it, I'll put a second band going this way. I'd rather take the time to stop to take off these rubber bands than to have to sit all day again, because it took me 2 hours, and it really did, guys. It took me 2 hours to match the bottoms with the tops. If you ever have that happen with your Tim Holtz, a couple of things. Number 1, the color on the top, see how it says forest. You know what? I'm having trouble reading tonight. It's really late. It says forest moss. If you turn it over, it also says forest moss. Okay. There is one. I don't know if I've got it here. I don't think I've got it on the top. Okay, bundled sage. Says bundled sage. Where did I put my crushed olive? Oh, no, that's peeled paint. Where did I put my crushed olive? here in my green ones, I know that. Mow the grass, forest, shabby shutters. That's not it. That's not it. Where did I put my crushed olive? The crushed olive is the only one which does not actually say what it is. It just says CO. Now, why they did it that way is beyond me. That's iced spruce. Where did I put my crushed olive? Maybe that's it right there. Here we go, crushed olive. Okay, it only says, they only put, I should say, instead of writing crushed olive, they only put down CO. So I wrote olive on the side with a pen, but CO. So what I had to do was I had to go through all of these and find out which one did not have a lid. And it happened to be the crushed olive. I knew it was going to be a green because obviously it's got the green staining, but I wasn't quite sure which one. So, and you can see that this helps hold those in real nice too. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. Yeah, if you can get those small rubber bands, get them, keep them, use them, don't throw them out. That's my Victorian. Oh, that goes on that one. So, and then when I put this together, I put them in groups so that it will be easier when I think I need a green, that I know where to go to find a green. And yeah, so if you can find these rubber bands, these ones are small. These are 3/16 of an inch, but you saw that they stretch pretty far. Come on, focus. Here we go. All right. These are medium heavy stretch. There's 100 per the pack. I don't know how much these cost. Like I said, my daughter got these when she had her braces, and I have several of them left. I would think that you could probably either pick them up at an orthodontist if your child has braces, or if you have braces, or if a friend's child or a friend has braces, you can more than likely get them from them. Or, I'm not sure, but I would think that Walmart, Kmart, is there even Kmart still open? Well, not the Dollar Tree. I don't think the Dollar Tree has them. But any of those mass market shops should have them over in their pharmacy department, I would think. Okay? Or I suppose you could use also, and this is my case, guys. This is what I use. I recycle my Ferrero Rocher box. One thing I found is it does crack. This one doesn't have the crack on it. My other one has the crack on it. I think this one does have a break on the... No break on the lid either. Okay, here, let me get my other one here and I can show you. Oh, I dropped my... Oh, no, I didn't. I dropped something, but that's not it. Okay. Alright. This one, I've got one of these hair thingies that keeps the hair out of your face on. This one doesn't seem to drop so much. I don't know why, but my Tim Holtz always do. Okay, this one's not busted either. What the heck? I know one of them is busted. And it's just, it's playing nice is what it is. It's playing nice. Yeah, here it is. Yep, see, you can see this is cracked. And that's from dropping it or from putting it inside of my, I recycled an ammo bag, you know, for taking ammunition. My husband bought it for me because it was a deal at a swap meet he went to. He picked up one for him. And he was like, well, it was twofer, so I picked up one for you. And I was like, oh, cool, I can use it for, yep, see, this one's cracked too. I can use it for my crafting. And he was like, yeah, I had a feeling you were going to do that. Okay, so there you, if I move it this way, you can see where the crack is. Okay, so they do crack, but this has lasted me a few years. Oh geez, this has lasted me at least 3 years. At least 3 years, I'll give it that much. And it's been dropped and pushed inside of a container and all that stuff. And it's doing pretty good, I think. I mean, it hasn't shattered yet. If it shatters, I don't know what I'll do because I don't have a replacement for it. And then this one, here, let me take this off. Okay, this one is a Hershey's Kisses container. It's the ones that come with the nuts. And I have my mini memento inks, my teardrops, and my teardrop brilliance in here, along with some of my perfect pearls, some of them, not all of them, and my Kaisercraft pigment inks. And you can see that there's still plenty of stuff in there, or plenty of room in there. Not a lot, but some. Eventually the perfect pearls will have to be moved. But this one also cracked really bad, and I just covered the cracks with double-sided clear book tape, and it's still going strong, and that's like a year old. So, okay guys, I will talk to y'all later. I didn't realize how late it was getting, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye guys.